I remember being 3 years old and waking up in the middle of the night. My mom sleeping in her room, my brother in the upper bunk bed in ours. My mind used to wander, and I used to wonder how on earth we were traveling around in an infinite space among stars, planets, and light. Such space was so enormous and so old that I couldn't conceive the amount of time it had existed. Yet I knew that someday it would end. Infinite space with an expiration date originated by an explosion. That's what my mom used to say. And located, the previous story tells how I began to look for answers about the origin of life and the world itself. I have found some, and this beautiful Pataki is one of them. Olodumare was all there was. He who is the spiritual and material expression of everything that exists. Before it all began, Olodumare expressed himself as Olofin and Olorum. There were only heavens above and waters below. Olofin lived in the skies, and with him were many orishas or deities. One day, Obatala, one of the orishas, went to see Olofin. I understand there is a vast empty ocean below us, and I'd like to do something there to create solid land where new creatures can live. And why would you do that? Because I'd like the other orishas and me to make good use of our powers by helping those creatures. Go ahead, but you should seek Orunmila's advice first. Orunmila, the orisha who knows the future, consulted his sacred tray using 16 palm kernels and said, Obatala, to accomplish your mission, you need to get a snail shell and fill it with sand, a white hen, a black cat, a palm nut, and a golden chain that is long enough to reach the waters below. All of this you must carry in a bag. The chain was made by a goldsmith with the gold that all the orishas donated to Obatala. He was ready to go. So he hung the chain from a corner of the sky and began climbing down. Oh, this chain isn't long enough to reach the waters below. Obatala, you should pour the sand from the snail shell. Obatala did so, and solid land appeared immediately. Now Obatala released the hen. The hen scratched and scattered the sand, and mountains and valleys appeared wherever the sand landed. Obatala let go of the chain, jumping into this new land. He dug a hole, planted the palm nut, and saw it grow to ripe in a flash. This ripe palm tree dropped more palm nuts on the ground, all of which grew immediately to ripeness and repeated the process. Everything surrounding Obatala became green and fertile. Obatala settled down in this new land, which he called Ife. This is how it all began.
And the cat? What happened with the cat?
The cat? Meow. The cat settled down with Obatala and kept him company.